Sometimes you just need someone to lean on, a listening ear or a shoulder to cry on, and that's what UGA volleyball player Kayla House discovered as a black athlete at UGA. She started Girl Talk and invited me into the group to be a part of their safe space and to share their story with you.
Welcome. Nice to have you.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing well.
With Black History Month slowly coming to an end and Women's History Month right around the corner, we want to welcome you all to the beginning of our speaker series.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I appreciate y'all inviting me to y'all's safe space.
On a quiet weekday night after the practices, the classes, and the hectic life, sometimes you just need a little girl talk.
Free open space is kind of to bring together, African-American females in athletics.
Every few weeks, black women at the University of Georgia get some FaceTime over Zoom.
Due to COVID, you don't even see anybody else other than your teammates.
And here, you don't have to be anybody but yourself.
I feel like I always have to censor myself around certain people just because of how I look or the stereotype that I get. So it's kind of just bringing this small little group of people who do look like me together.
It was started by UGA volleyball player Kayla House.
The volleyball coach was like, "Oh, you're so tall, you should try and come play volleyball."
Who quickly learned how sports can bring people together.
And I met some really cool people.
But as COVID created distancing and the events of the summer sparked a need for change, Kayla felt compelled to do more.
Talk to me a little bit about this summer and how everything that we just saw all across the country in terms of the social justice movement, how did that kind of get you to say, we need to do something?
The only thing I really could think about that could be my little brother, in that situation. And I don't I don't ever want that to happen to him or anyone I love. It's not much we can do, but there is something that we can do. And being an athlete, I feel like I'm given the platform to kind of just speak out on how I feel about that. Something had to happen, even if it's something small that can grow larger, which is kind of one of the reasons why Courtney Gay and I started the Girl Talk.
For Kayla, speaking out isn't an option, it's a necessity.
Most time people are shut up and play, and that's just not gonna happen anymore. Sports are gonna end one day. Your career as an athlete is over, and you can't just say, "Oh, I'm an athlete," or "Oh, I used to be an athlete." You have to care about something else.
When we enter different spaces and it's not filled with people that look like us, what are some strategies that you use to define yourself?
Felt like I've had to be the one who spoke for Black people. Well, good, I get to say something, but then it kind of gets to be a lot when you feel like that weight is on you.
Athletes, teachers, administrators, all at different stages of life, but bonded by their similar experiences. Realizing together, a little girl talk can help navigate through it all.
It's a free open space to kind of just be yourself for once.
Cheryl, I had a wonderful time speaking with those ladies. I'm so honored that they invited me in to speak with them.